Oh, okay guys, we need to chat. We need to talk. By the way, those are some MKP socks. Some originals, actually. And if anyone out there would like a pair for their athletic activities, please let me know. Alright guys, so it's the next day, it's day 60. First thing I want to say is no one's fucking perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. But I'm trying. I'm trying my fucking best. I'm trying. And that's all we can do. It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about getting up that one time more. That's certainly not the way the quote goes, but it's the way it came out. Okay. Guys, I need to make this video. I haven't got any news, but I need to make this video because this morning was... I've just got back from the gym, guys. That's why my face is extremely red as beetroot. Because I've just gone and smashed a really incredible workout sober, and I was what's the word, driven throughout this entire workout with just an intense feeling of weightlessness, like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. And that is because this morning a certain video clip came across my Facebook newsfeed, and it's a video of a fella singing, and it's a guy who has probably the most amazing voice I've ever heard. I, along with a lot of other people, forgot completely about this video clip, but for whatever reason it came across my feed this morning, and I just absolutely broke down. I broke down in tears. There was no one here, thankfully. And I got into the shower and I put the song on repeat and I cried like a baby. I cried for about half an hour straight. And it occurred to me at that point that I've just had this massive weight on my shoulder. It feels like the pressure of the world is on my shoulders, right? To make something of myself or to achieve certain things. And I realized that I hadn't cried in months. I hadn't allowed myself to be, I allow myself to be vulnerable enough on these videos, but it's not truly vulnerable. And I did this morning. I listened to the lyrics and I heard the voice and I just fucking lost it. I absolutely lost it because I needed it, man. I needed that release. And, I was just bawling my eyes out. I couldn't stop. And the one thought that kept on going around my head is that you're better than this. You are better than this. And you're worthy. You are worthy. You're enough. You're worthy of love. You are, Jacob. And so I cried, man. I cried and I cried and I cried. And then I felt better. I felt lighter. And I went to the gym and I'm not going to lie, I've probably killed the song for me. But I listened to the song on repeat throughout my entire workout. And what that culminated in was an amazing weights workout. And then I went on the treadmill and I ran 5Ks and I ran at like 20 Ks per hour for the last 600 or 700 meters, and by the end of it I was just so connected with that song and so connected with the voice and just so connected with myself that I just felt on top of the world. And I had to make this video because I want to convey that. I feel like it's okay to talk, but again, it's okay to cry. And it just, like, I'm a crier, man. I do cry. I cry when I watch TV shows, certain TV shows, and I'd say that's probably the last time I've cried. But the last time I've cried over, just letting go of all this pressure and emotion and weight, I couldn't tell you. But now I can. And it was this morning, and it was... The catalyst for that was the song that came on. I just lost it. Obviously, I needed that, I needed that. And it came across my newsfeed for a reason. And the song is Diamonds by Rihanna, but it was a cover by a fella who was sitting in singing lessons, and just the way he captivated the entire room and captivated everyone, including me. His name, for anyone wondering, is Willie Spence. Willie Spence. And I want to give props to him, man. I want to give props to that incredible performance. And the saddest thing is that he passed away a couple of years ago. And that's the last time that I heard that song. It was a couple of years ago when it once again came up on my news feed because of all of the rest in peace messages. And the fact that he's gone, and the fact that that song was the thing that just helped me release this morning, I'll forever be in debt. And so I've had a really, really emotional morning, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. I'm home, and I've got some more job applications to fire off, and my kids will be home at 4, and I'm going to give them a massive hug. And thankfully, they still haven't seen their father cry. Because if they had have seen me like that, I don't know how I would have explained it. I feel like it's a funny thing, seeing your parents cry or lack thereof. It mean, when you, geez, if I see, I've seen my dad cry probably twice. He's a very stoic type person in that regard. He brushes emotional things off. You'd think he never had an emotion in his life because he's always jovial and all of that. But everyone cries, man. Everyone needs it. It's a release of energy, and everything around us is energy. It's transfer. It's energy transferred, right? And so I've released, and I've also released some energy in the gym. And so just some thoughts, man. I thought I had to make this video. It's day 60. I want to keep these videos going, and I just had to say it. I feel fantastic right now. Nothing can bring me down. But the mind's a funny thing, and you never know how you're going to feel later on in the afternoon. So for now, I feel really good. Thank you so much for the support once again, and I will see you in the next video. Once again, Willie Spence, Rihanna. And if you can, find the original clip on Facebook. It's absolutely amazing. All right, I'm done.